Hi guys, welcome to Marie's Acrylic and Gel Nails. Today I'm doing a set of infields. I did a video prior to this one on just refreshing how I would prep using the Secrets LED curable gel. So what I thought I would do is, because right hand's pretty easy, we all see everybody, all the artists doing their right hands when they're working on themselves. So what I thought I'd do today is, once I've finished putting this coating on and setting it, I will do my 3 coats on my left hand, and you guys can join me in watching that. So once we have done both hands and done the fills, and on a couple of nails it's just an overlay, we will be then using that new tack-free polish that I ordered off of American eBay. That's a Glaze and Go tack-free polish, gel polish by NSI. I will be using that on my nails. Okay, so that's the last coat. I'll just put my hands. I did my thumb. My thumb's had 3 coats. I like to put my thumb in separately so I don't get runoff to one side. So, and I'm just using the blush pink today because I'm actually going to probably do a French. But I'll be back when I'm ready to start on my left hand. Okay guys, welcome back. I'm here getting started, ready to start coating with gel, and it's the Secrets LED UV gel from NSI. So what I'm doing, there's a recent video up there of how I do my prep work for using this particular type of gel. So I'm just priming because I prepped my my left hand in that video, and now I'm working on my right. So I like to prime twice. It just gives me more comfort, especially now that I'm very right-handed. So that's done. Okay, this is the Wonder. So this is what helps their gel stick to the nail surface. So it's a Wonder gel. Just like their other hard gel that goes in the LED light, the UV light, it too had a primer gel. So all I'm doing is I'm making sure I get it really into the ridges of my natural nail, and then just brushing it down and applying it like I would like a gel polish to the rest of my nail. But on my natural nail, I'm giving it a good scrub into the natural surface, so I know that it's adhered. And then that goes in my LED light for 60 seconds. So I will be back when it pops out of that light. Okay guys, and we're back, and it's off. So I'll have to get a new bottle of this very shortly out of my drawer. So I'm going to work on my 4 fingers. Like I said in my last video, well, in the beginning of this video, I always do my thumb last or first, as the case, it depends on how I feel at the time. On my left hand I did my thumb first and did the other 4 fingers. So all I'm doing is gently floating my product down, making sure it's covered the whole surface of the nail, like so. I'll grab some more. Now you don't want your layers of gel too thick, or it won't cure. And that noise in the background is Mrs. Moo. She's chewing herself. Lex. Yes, Mum. Just leave it alone, baby. I always tell myself when I'm putting my gel on that I don't want my coats too thin, I don't want my coats too thick. It's easier to take a little off or put a little more on than what it is to get caught out, because I've put far too much on the nail. So And like I said, you know, it is curing for 60 seconds under an LED light, so you don't want your gel too thick, because if it is too thick it will create heat, which will then create lifting. So I'm just going to turn my hands upside down for a couple of seconds before I put them in, just to help the gel make that wonderful C-curve we all like and need to give our nails strength, and especially that I'm rocking mostly now natural nails, and the very tip is formed, or sculpted nails I should say. That creates a lot of weight on the very tip, so I really need a really good strong C-curve to stop any breakages from occurring. So I'm going to tip them over, put them in the light, and we'll be back. Okay, so that one's out. So we're up to our second layer of this blush pink from the Secrets collection. So we've got to be careful all the time, every time, with whether it's gel or acrylic, nail polish, gel polish, we just don't flood those cuticles. The reason behind that is that, well, it's not flooding the cuticle, it's actually technically it's flooding the echinacea. The reason behind that is that gluing down the cuticle with polishes or product, the only one that's a different reason altogether is your primer, because you can then give yourself an allergy or a chemical burn if you flood your cuticles with primer. But acrylic and gels, you flood them down, or the polishes, you're going to glue your cuticles down, and then you're going to stop your natural nails from growing. Also, the monomer in acrylic can cause the same, some people do have, and that's why some people are seeing reactions, because when they're doing the ball of acrylic down near the cuticle, it's too wet and they're flooding it with underneath the echinacea with monomer. So if in doubt, I have a little pad down here that's got some of my cleanse on it, my alcohol, and you saw before I used my finger, you can just wipe your brush and just race quickly around and make sure that you have not glued that cuticle down at all. So that looks pretty good. So we've just got one more coat after this coat of the gel on these 4 fingers, and they will be, once cured, ready for filing. And then I've got to do my thumb. And like I said, I like to do my thumb separate. Sometimes in some of my videos I've cheated and I've just whacked it all in together. But the problem is I create more filing for myself doing that. Like if it's a customer, I would do these 4 fingers and I do their thumbs last, as I said, because putting the thumb in the light like that, where's all the gel run? And the same with gel polishes too, it can be a problem. So if you're having a problem with your thumbs and it doesn't seem to be covering as nicely, try doing the thumb separately, because, you know, these things have a flowy effect. I find the polishes aren't too bad if you do your nice thin coats. So, okay. So I'm just going to tip that up and wipe off my brush. I'll just set it up. So I'm just holding them up, building that C-curve. They'll go in the light and cure, and I will be back. Okay guys, welcome back. So we're up to our last coat on the 4 fingers, and as you can see, I've done the thumb off cam, just to shorten the video a little bit. So I don't have a lot of this gel left in this particular container. I do have more of this particular colour. I am trying to use every last Garrick, waste not, want not, and then I can get some rubbing alcohol, rinse out what's left, and I can use a container to store any gel colours or anything. You know, if I add, say, some glitter or something to a gel, I have a gel container. I always keep them. They're so super handy to have. So I'll put some of that on this now, because I shorted it a little. That's way too much on the pinky. It's got better coverage. It's still a little on the thick side. That's better. So once these particular ones are cooked, I will file off cam, and I'll come back. I'll show you them all filed, and I'll face coat them, and we'll call this particular video done. And as you can see, there is nothing. It is as dry as a balloon left in that. I'll tip that up, but it's really clear. Okay, so they come in a box like this, and if I open it, It's got the protector seal, which I won't take off now, but you can all see it's brand new, and that's the packaging that they come in. So like I said, I'll just fill this one up with some alcohol. I'll clean up the inside of it and use it as a spare. But I think I got 2 Builder Clears, and I think I got 2 of the Builder Blush. So the next time I open that, I'll only have 1 spare of the Builder Blush. But that's all good. Be back shortly.